It's the morning and I was going for a walk, and I just wanted to talk about one of our latest videos. We had talked about installing customer provided parts, and boy, did we get a response from you guys, and I appreciate that greatly. I'm the lucky one that gets to answer the comments, but there's some things that I want to talk about just to cover so that you're kind of aware. Thank you so much for the great feedback. It was awesome seeing what everybody had to say, and some of you even shared experiences that you've had. Our company policy is not to install customer provided parts. We rarely ever do. Many times we'll turn down work and we'll just say, I'm sorry, we're not interested. You need to find somebody else that can help you. We do that quite frequently with customers that are insistent on providing their own parts. The customer called me right off the bat that his engine room was completely clean and that we wouldn't have any problems. It was on our job, and he begged us to be able to help him. He's an older gentleman. So let me tell you the story about what happened. First off, we don't do anything with black water. It's a job, and who wants to do it, right? The older gentleman calls and he needs help. He says it's only 4 bolts and 2 wires, and it will take less than an hour. Of course, who falls for it? I do. I fall for it completely. I ask him, please send me pictures. Let me see that pristine engine room that you're referring to. And he even has the tools in the engine room. I show those pictures to Matt, and Matt says, okay, we'll give it a try. Remember, we don't do black water at all. I send the guys, needless to say, 3 hours later, and we installed 2 pumps. Neither one worked. So guess what? The guy is still broken. He provided the parts. Another reason that we don't install customer provided parts is because of liability. Many of you shared experiences where you've had customers provide parts and then they're the wrong parts. And then ultimately, who gets blamed for when the parts don't work? We do, the service provider. So needless to say, 98% of the time, we buy the parts. So now let's head over there and see what these guys have to say about this job that I sent them on because I fell for an 82-year-old man who needed help.
Today, I'm here replacing a macerator pump. And if you don't know what a macerator pump is, think of a garbage disposal for human feces. It pretty much just grinds it up and then it can be shot down in this tube right there. Water gets supplied right here, gets sucked in, helps it grind it up. Right now, I'm really hoping and praying that there is no human feces in these lines and in the pump itself, because it is a crisp Thursday morning at 9 o'clock and I do not feel like getting covered in human feces. In the comments, send your prayers, send anything that you got that I do not get covered in human feces.
Whew. Boy, it's been a haul with this boat. It's going up back in the water, it's going up north. Yes, it's getting sold. It's got some issues. It's a hybrid boat. It's electric / diesel, and the electrical is all disabled and not running at this time. Well, it needs a new electric motor and a bunch of other parts and pieces. It's been probably out of the water. Well, sad story. The owner passed away a couple of years ago. The boat sat for a couple of years in the water. Nobody taking care of it, nobody using it. We finally hauled it out after the company that owns it did a bunch of work. We got it running as best we can. It's got some electrical issues to do with the electric drive. We're putting it in the water and splashing it, and I just hope the engine starts. So we shall see. What do you guys think? Is it going to run after all these years? Let's hope for the best. Pretty little boat. It's a Beneteau. It's a swift trawler. It was modified by its owner, and they put in that hybrid drive, so it's diesel or electric, although I really doubt that you could go very far on the electric, or if you did, it would be very slow. So this is the old electric drive motor that's still removed. How are we looking, Chris?
Good. Seal's nice and dry.
All right. See if it starts.
Good?
Yeah. Yep. The water valve's open. Holy smokes. Started right up.
Oh.
Just trying to see if we got water. Oh, look at that. We got water. Chris, let's check down there for any leaks. We're going to bump it in and out of gear a couple times. Where's it leaking from? Okay. We can change that at the slip. Check that the dripless. Check them. Make sure the hoses are hooked up. Yeah, hang on. Can you bump it back forth a couple times? We good? All right. Hey, when you get this over there, Chris, Can we at least clean this up a little bit and make it look somewhat like put that cover back up there and stuff? All right, heat exchanger's leaking. We'll have to fix it. We'll have to replace the seals when it's over in the slip. All right, you good? All right, let's get you out of here. Are we good to go or no?
I think you'd be all right.
Okay.
Good?
Yep, as good as it's gonna get. We got work to do. We got leaks on the engine, which, you know, it's been out for 6 months.
Alright, so we successfully got the old pump out in the bag so it doesn't smell. Working on getting the new pump in. Chris is performing his best acrobatic, calisthenics, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I highly recommend if you want to be a mechanic, learn yoga.
Yes, because this is how you're genuinely going to sit for a good couple hours of the day.
I hope you enjoyed that walk with me today about sharing about why we don't install customer provided parts. I gave you a couple lessons on how come and an experience of what happened to me recently.
Again, do you allow customer provided parts or don't you? What would you have done with the old man calling for us to replace 2 macerator pumps? Let me know what you think.
We'll have to get it over to the slip and we'll see what they want to do.
This looks like a fun pontoon ride. Yeah, look, it even has a slide.
Yeah, more importantly, it's got a toilet.
Oh, even better.
Ahead.
Yeah, I see that.
For the ladies.
Look, they have a glass clear bottom
It's a rental.
boats or whatever here on the side.
Kayaks and paddleboards. To bring 13 people on that bad boy. How fun would that be?
Could be fun.
It'd be a lot of fun.
Who wants to go for a pontoon ride?
Yeah.
Leave us a comment below. Only in smooth weather, though.
Yeah.
Can't be windy.
And not cold. Well, they made it this far. Yeah, he's backing in over here. Well, here we go. Coming back in the slip.
If you guys have been following for a little while, you know we have been doing a lot of work on this boat. It's been in the yard for 5 or 6 months, for almost since last summer, I believe. No leaks from the stuff that we fixed, so it's staying nice and dry. We did find a few little things that we need to work on. So the heat exchanger's got a little bit of a leak on it, but that's something that we can do at the pier. But we got our electrical issue figured out. We got the shaft seal replaced. We got the bow thruster working. The generator put in, new batteries put in. It's been a long time coming to see this thing actually in the water, which is really nice because it's just been sitting on the stands over at the yard for so long. So sea trial went really well. And matter of fact, it sat for, like I said, about 5 or 6 months. One turn of the key and it fired right back up. I don't know what that says about Cummins engines, but we're very surprised that it kicked itself back on very quickly. So making a lot of progress and moving forward with this boat and hopefully getting it back to 100%.
Okay, so the bow thruster runs, but it's not pushing any water, so we'll have to get a diver over here to check the prop. Although I did check it this morning and it was fine, so I don't know what's going on with that.
It's a beautiful morning here at Ocean's Edge today. We are putting a boat back on the water that's been out for some time. And I just need to go and get a couple parts for another boat that we have the guys working on over here. It's pretty lovely over here though. Looks like they're trying to keep the pelicans off, but not with much success. Oh, jeez, these poor people. Look at how they're a hawk, 2 pelicans. They got this bird thing flying around. We got another pelican over here. They have those other things in the front there, but still no success. If you know anything about pelicans, they make a huge mess. All right, let's go see this guy that's standing down here. I went to go pick up a part for him, and he is cranky since he is sick again. Please feel bad for us.
Thank you, babe.
How was your ride, Chris?
Well, we're pretty lucky today. We're working on 2 boats right next to each other. Thought I'd take you guys for a walk over here. I just wanted to show you what happens when they find termites on your boat. You might not realize what has to be done. Thought I would have you check it out. Normally they'll have it like this for a day or 2, but they do this to houses here in Florida too. Anything that they find termites, the whole thing has to be covered. Here's their sign. This is supposed to kill them or discourage them for some time. We've had our houses tented just to make sure. This is what it looks like. So you can imagine what a huge project that is. Yeah, we've had a couple of our houses tinted just to make sure that there weren't going to be any problems when we moved in. It's kind of pain-free for the customer, but lots of work for the company that has to cover you up. Oh, there's my friend Jeremy. The new 50 is 35.
53 is 35, but it's turnaround back.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Okay.
53 is 35.
I guess I can say that too then. Good morning.
Are you 53?
No, how old am I?
25.
I'm going to be 51.
Oh!
Wait, I am 51. I'm going to be 52.
I'm telling you, man, you're 15 then.
Yeah, I'm 15. Yeah, that's a little bit.
Driver's permit.
That's a little bit young.
Driver's permit.
Yeah, exactly. So that's Sam. He's new to our team. He's an HVAC guy, has done commercial and industrial, and we brought him on board here recently. We interviewed him about 6 months ago, and then he had a family emergency and left the keys, and so now he's back to help us, and I was teasing him about being our new YouTube star. I'm wondering if I'm going to see Fred. There's Fred. Look how big he is compared to the ladies. He is a monster. He's a beautiful rooster. Oh my, what a mess. Maybe they were underneath a tree here at the marina and the chickens were roosting above them. Unless that's a guano poop, I'm not sure. That's a good sign. Sounds like our generator is running on this project. I'm not seeing the guys, so they must all be inside doing some other of the work. Too fun. Our yearly visitors came to see me today. Unfortunately, they missed Matt. Tom and Barbara, thanks for coming by again this year. It was great seeing you guys. I'm so happy that you think that our channel has done so great. I know that we've grown a lot in the year, and it's just like anything, a learning experience. I appreciate the encouragement.